Hello, beautiful star seeds. My name is Daniela, very welcome. And my idea with this channel is nothing less but activate your star set to help you blossom into beautiful flowers that you're meant to be on this planet Earth. So I always ask Spirit for guidance and my higher self on which topic to bring to the table. And this time, it's all about sweetness, love, and joy. I'll show you. So first, we had Surrender to the Sweetness, which is this card. Such a beautiful, it's one of my very favorite cards. And it says, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And then, second one was, We are the Heathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And number 3, we had Trust Your Path. And it says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna name this video. I'm not even very sure how things are gonna come, but I'll just go with the flow. So I'll leave the crystals down here and you can choose one. Oh, actually, wait a moment. You can choose them right now, okay? I'm going to put this fairy aside, and then I have crystal number 1, crystal number 2, and crystal number 3. So you can choose crystal number 1, 2, and 3. Those 2 are amethysts. This one is a rose quartz. And see on timestamps down below in my description box, okay? See ya. Alright, so my pile number 1. Let's see what kind of love messages we have for you, as in love for life, apparently, right? With this surrender to the sweetness. Okay, already I can see that you're meant to embrace your weakness. No, sorry, not your weakness, your uniqueness. As this is a portal. Let's see what else. This is actually a portal to your dream life. Okay. Alright, I see that. Yes. One more maybe? Okay. Alright. So then we start with this beautiful flower. You see how unique she is. And there is something about very unique beings. The thing is, whenever we feel like we're very different from this, I'm just worried about this fairy. Yes. So whenever we feel like our energy is very different from everybody else around us, we have a tendency to feel isolated, and the more isolated we feel, the more we tend to isolate ourselves. So what this is telling me here is that I have to embrace your uniqueness, but not in a sense to feel isolated, but in a sense to lead others. Everybody who's a leader, of course, they're very different from the crowd. That's why they lead new paths instead of just following the crowd, you know? So this is screaming to me, actually. See how you can guide people. See how your own beauty and your own way of being can guide like thousands of people, maybe. It doesn't really matter how big your group is, but how you can guide instead of being excluded, okay? Because if you look at all these other flowers, you can get the feeling that, I mean, if you want to, if you're tuned into it, and this is what it's telling me, that you can guide in, you can tap into the feeling in which they're all really amazed at this other flower, and they want to be close to her. You know, they want to just join this flower that is so different. So instead of excluding, you can gather people around you, which is a very different perspective from the same idea of being unique. And as I said, this is a portal to your dream life. And by that, what I mean is this is a portal for you to finding love again. This is a portal for you to make amends with your inner child. This is a portal for you to tap into this ancient knowledge that you have inside of you. The reason why I'm saying this is because this card reminds me very much of Atlantis. So I'm talking here about your ancient origins and all this energy, this wise energy, this beautiful energy from those ancient times that you're supposed to bring into the planet Earth throughout you embracing your very unique being. So to be brief, I would say that right now it feels very isolated, you know, so it's not just this first card, but also this one. It feels as if all the music of life is gone. There is no joy outside. I can find joy. So love is not right here with me, because if this boy is coming to apologize, it's probably because he's not here in the first place. No one. You actually separated from each other. And also, my inner child is very hurt. So again, if the main message is surrender to sweetness, make love to life, pleasure, joy, and trust your path if you need supported what we do, I would say the message for you right now is to find how you can share whatever it is that you have that is so unique with the world. And by doing that, as I said before, you're healing your inner child, you're finding the path to love again. And this is also screaming to me. You see this beautiful pink energy here. So this is one of the colors of your heart chakra, okay? And this can shine really bright. This is unconditional love color. So you have to love yourself. You have to love first your own unique traits. And if you have to do some meditation with your inner child to meet him or her and to embrace this child and tell it that I'm here for you, I love you so very much, you can come to me, it's very safe, and I love you, that would be very, very nice for you as well. Okay. I'm gonna draw you 2 more cards, I think. Let's see. Okay. Thank you very much, Spirit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's directly related to that one. So it's can you see these colors on their clothes? So it's almost like this white flower is trying to mend among the others. So it's wearing like red clothes, and then it turns into this pink color. I'm just, of course, that I'm talking through metaphor, okay? But I think that you get the message. Just a moment, because my cat wants to go out. Just a moment, please. Okay, sorry, so back to reading. So it's almost like, can you imagine that? So she wears red in order to fit in, but what happens is that all the other flowers can actually see through the veil. Even if they look at the red vase, they can actually see that she is not red. It's almost like she's faking. She's trying to be someone who she's not. And that's why her vase get pink. Because it's not real. So it's not red and it's not white. It's pink. See? So it's kind of a crazy story, but it just came to my mind, and I think that this is the good way to express how people can actually sense when you're just trying to fit in. And what it's saying is your light is very bright. Your light is very pure. You have something very unique to bring to this world, and people are gonna love you and admire you for who you really are. So what ends up is that all these other flowers, it may be that they start wearing pink because they want to follow you, you know. So not in a bad way, of course, but what I mean by this is that you may actually have something very important to tell them. So they will be a little bit more like you, but in the sense of also tapping into their purest energy as well. Very beautiful message for you guys. Also, let me see. Trust an eagle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I'm not sure what the niggle is, but I think that this is talking about their guts. At least that's the message that comes to me, right? So trust your gut, trust your heart, trust whatever your instincts are telling you. So don't try to be like everybody else. That's the main idea here. If you're in a group and have this inner feeling of there's something not right, this is not meant for me, I don't find this so funny, so beautiful, so cool, and I'm just gonna align to this inner feeling, okay, to this inner core message. Just one last card for you. Let's see what that says. I don't want that. Let's see. One final message for you guys. Okay, here we are. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. This is very beautiful. I love this card. Zoom out, like I've got like all the stars and planet Earth. It puts it everything into perspective, right? If you look at it, it's like you can remember your cosmic origins and remember that existence is so much vaster than our own drama and small problems in planet Earth. So this is a reminder for you to tap into your cosmic energy, into your own essence. And don't give in to drama. Don't give in to other people's story. Just be yourself. Okay? Very strong message for you. And remember, you have got very ancient energies and knowledges wanting to come out through you. So I don't know if you resonate with Atlantis, but it can be any ancient civilization, either from Earth or from even other stars, of course, as this channel is starseed oriented. So that's all that I'm saying for you guys. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Please share this channel if you know other starseeds who can also benefit from these messages. Don't forget to like this video if you actually, if this message was important for you somehow. You can also comment down below if you have any questions or insights that comes from this reading. And one more thing is I've got my agenda open and I have this other spread. It comes from the Ogams, which are very ancient oracle that was used by Druids through Celtic times. And through that, I can actually do personal readings and help you activate your star seed, not only through general messages, but really taking a close look into your own life and moment. Okay, so thank you very much and see you next time. Bye. Hello, my dearest pile number 2. As I was putting the video on, it already started shooting cards from the shuffle. So like, wow, see? What I'm talking about. Let's see what your love message is. I'm amazed at how connected you guys are. All these cards just shooting out of the shuffle. It shows me how connected you are. Oh, wow. Okay. I see that. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna use this for now, and I also want to put this one here, and that's it for now. So this is beautiful. First and foremost, you have to pay attention to your dreams. You guys are very, very, very spiritual, and at this time, it's your spirituality that is calling. And wow, this has never happened before, but there is a plant that I see from here, and there's wind coming in, and she's going crazy. I had never seen that before. And as I'm talking about how spiritual you guys are, she was like this, you know. So this is just a confirmation. And then, as I was telling you, you have to pay attention to your dreams, because it's like you guys have been studying a lot of spirituality or whatever resonates with your inner essence at this point in life. And it's like I've been studying for a long time. It's not just new study. Maybe it's also, but I'm feeling that you have got like a long journey. If not in only this life, throughout many lives, you know? And during your dreams, all this knowledge can actually come to you, not only from your mind, but from the spirit, so that it touches different parts of you and can actually open your brain. So yesterday I was watching a video on lucid dreaming, and it was actually about neuroplasticity through lucid dreaming. It's available on Gaia if you have that streaming channel. So this guy, his name is Matthias, I don't remember his surname, but anyway, Matthias Stefano. He was saying that throughout our dreams, we actually have this ability to broaden our capacities, our conscious capacity, in a way that is much more efficient than when we are awakened. So I'll give you an example of something that happened in my life. It wasn't lucid dreaming though, but actually happened. I learned a skill through dreams. So a long time ago, I was studying design, product design, and I struggled a lot with drawing. So I was really interested in this idea of creating things. I love creating things until nowadays. But I really struggled with drawing. And I would go through all these drawing classes and try to understand perspective. And I would practice, but I had a hard time understanding how it actually worked. And then I had this dream in which I was drawing a bottle of shampoo. And I did that, like I wasn't even seeing the shampoo, and I put it in a very weird position. And I could visualize it in my mind, and I could draw it like from a very strange perspective, and I did it perfectly. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I can draw it. I remember, I know how to do it. And then I would just try to do it, and it was perfect. And actually it wasn't just about the shampoo bottle, but through this shampoo dream, I could understand perspective in a sense that awaken I had a very hard time understanding. So that being said, I'm pretty sure that your dreams are giving you messages and make you understand things from this other perspective that is way more efficient, as I said, than just the awakened one. Okay, so do tap into your dreams. And it may be that you have been afraid to tap in your dreams because you may have had nightmares in the past. And you're not supposed to be afraid. And there's something about colors going on here. Let me see. Weird color patterns. Alright, so this is a desert pattern going on, because Aladdin, of course, happens in a desertic area, and does it now. And this also is also showing me the desert here, and I've got this brownish, weird gray. There is something going on here. So I think that you're afraid of your nightmares, and it may be one reason why you stopped dreaming or remembering dreams, like you haven't even been trying. But they hold a very precious key, and what this is telling me is that you are not supposed to give up, but go the other way around. Because what happened is that back in the days, you would be scared and then would just shut off from your dreams. But now you hold the key, you hold the power through your own light, through everything that you have achieved. You're much more mature now. And now have the ability to go back into your dreams and tell yourself a new story. So I would very much suggest that you start recording your dreams, write them down, because it's like this. When you wake up and then you're like, no, I can't really remember my dreams, or maybe just remember one person or two, but I don't remember the scene. It doesn't matter. Write it down. And then the next day you're like, oh, today I don't remember anything. But still, you're there when you wake up doing this exercise of trying to remember. And if you can't remember, that's okay. And then on the third day, you're like, oh, maybe I remember just a scene, or maybe I have a flash, I'm not very sure, but that's no problem. Because what you're doing is you're practicing this ability to remember your dreams, right? And sometimes it may seem a little bit dull if you don't remember much, or if they don't really tell you anything, or if you only have like this very superficial idea of what everything was. But it's still, the more you practice trying to remember and recording them, it's like you're telling yourself, no, 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 my dreams are important and I do want to remember, and I'm here for them. I'm not just walking away from them. I'm here for them, and I'm going to practice until I remember. So also, as you go to bed, put this idea in your mind. Tell yourself, like, today I'm going to remember my dreams. Today I'm going to lucid dreaming. As you lucid dream, you can do whatever you want. You can tap into any energy that you want. You can even tell your own nightmare, no, 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 no. I'm the one in the control here. So you have no power over me. So you can get with the situation, which can actually be a real life situation, and look for it from a different perspective. And you can also talk to this person, like, what do you mean? What do I have to do to let you go, to turn you into a good person or a good situation? What do you mean in real life? Okay, so you can interact very much in your dreams, and you can actually shed a light in this very desertic area. Okay, this is very important. Wow, I love this message for you actually, because you see, when I see these cards, this card, I see all these different. Oh, and here I have Valentine again. You see, here's the hat. Wow, I'm loving this reading. So, thank you so very much. This is amazing. So you have all these different abilities, all these different knowledges. They're just available to you, but you don't quite see them. So throughout your dreams, you can actually tap into any of those. This could be talking about past life. This could be talking about different abilities that you have developed throughout this life. This could be talking about ancient civilizations that you may have lived in. This can talk about different stars that you have been through, and then you hold their abilities. And you can develop all of those throughout your dreams. And then you can go like, okay, so dear nightmare, what do you represent in my life right now? Oh, we represent your fear of spiders. Okay, so back throughout these lifetimes, which star holds the power to deal with this fear of spiders? Oh, I do. And then you can just go and get this Hogwarts hat. I don't remember the name of it. I hate it because I love Harry Potter, but right now I can't remember its name. But anyway, then I can just get his hat, this ability from the star, which is of course only represented here through this hat, and go and face your fear, you know? This is amazing. And well, and this is telling me that you can actually, as you interact with people from real life in your dreams, you can see where they're coming from. So you can interact with them, you can forgive them, and you can tap into the love that you have for them throughout your dreams, so that in real life you can look at them from a very different perspective. Okay? So you have this ability of, like, there is this person that you have a very hard time making amends with. And what happens that in your dream, you go to this person and you ask him, why do I act like this? Why, what shadow aspect of myself are you showing me? Why do we have such a hard time just being cool to each other? And this person is gonna tell you everything. And then when you go back to real life, you come from a very healed position. Lovely. And this is telling me for you to tap into fifth dimension and let the third dimension, I won't say like let third dimension go, but put your focus, your energy on fifth dimension, okay? And know that you're at all times being very much protected. So this feather makes me think of angels, makes me think of your higher self, makes me think of your guides, which very deep down I believe that they're all projections. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Projections of the cosmos, projections of the unity that is, and of which we're all part of. But anyway, it doesn't matter really what you believe in, but they're around you and they can protect you. So even if you're there and this monster starts getting bigger and bigger, it doesn't matter. You can just call them and ask for their help. Even here in the 3D world, if you're getting into a discussion, if energies go seem crazy, if there's something weird going on, just call them. So I told you about the color. It looks to me like this back color makes me think of the crown chakra, a little bit blocked, as if it was dirty. Of course, there are chakras can never be dirty, but their energy is not flowing so much. So remember, whenever you feel disconnected, all you have to do is call them, and you can feel their presence. You can look for their signs anywhere that you are, because, as I said before, you guys are very much spiritual, not to say a different word for it, for very much. I think you know what I mean. Okay, so another message for you. Let's see what else is coming. No way. I'm going to read all of those. Let's see what else is coming for you. Okay, this one. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? As I said, very spiritual. All you have to do is tap into your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy and ask for guides, and they will help you out. How can you mother yourself? So I told you, if you feel like the energy is a little bit crazy, if you think that there is something weird around you going on, what can you do to go back to your own energy? How can you go back to love and peace and kindness in your everyday life? Are there situations that you may have to leave, or is it just that you have to make your own bed in a way that you feel more comfortable? Is it like you have to decorate your own bedroom in a way that you feel more at home? Is it through your shower? Do you like candles, or putting on some really nice soothing music? How can you mother yourself? Because when you feel more at home, that's when it's easier for your spirit guides to talk to you, or for you to listen to their messages, because truth is they're talking to you at all times. Okay. Let's see what else. This is going to be our final message. Okay. All right. You have a winner. Final message is actually 2 messages. Wow. Okay. All right. I have just told you how can you take care of yourself more, and if you by any chance have any situations that are just weird that you must let go in your life right now for a highest good. So next card is lifting the veil. Questioning everything, anything aligned must go. you can ask your guides to show you what is unaligned in your life, what is it that it's time for you to let go. They're going to show you, definitely, especially throughout dreams, astral projection, everything, but especially dreams. You really have got to tap into your dreams. This is screaming to me. And the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic one. How can babies be born? They are generated, they are created inside the womb, this empty womb, this very dark womb. That's where life comes from. So it's very important for us to let things, situations, feelings, whatever is not working in our lives go, in order for us to tap into this creative energy to bring something new to our lives. So then again, whatever it is that your dreams or that you realize that does not have a place in your life right now, don't be afraid to let it go. Letting go is very important for this new energy coming in. And if this thing that you let go was really part of your life, you don't have to mind about it, because it's going to come back for you in a much more healed energy, because you're doing your own work, okay? So that you're cutting that very bad energetic cord, so that other cords can actually strengthen themselves, the cord of love, for example. And if it was never meant to stay in your life, it's just gonna go, and you realize that you feel much better without it. So this is all that I was saying for you guys. Thank you so very much. One more, I'm sorry. Don't be afraid to meditate and to be in silence with yourself. It may seem pretty scary, but in the darkness we can find very important messages, clues, and as I said, if it's a nightmare, you can even find the strength to fight this nightmare. Don't you ever forget. You have this genius, which screams to me of all the higher hierarchy that you have got guiding you at all times due to all this work of lifetimes. Not just one, probably, as I said, but lifetimes. And also finding your own light. You see how everything is destructed, but then this hand just rises up, and there is this beautiful light that is going to light every path of everybody. Especially your own, you find that light within you, and then you can light the path for many others to come, okay? So, and let your emotions flow. Oh my God, your messages keep coming. Let your emotions flow, because the reason why this is very desertic is because you have probably shut your heart off, and now we're just afraid to feel again. So even, see, as it comes through the air, it almost, to me right now, it almost looks like a little bit watery. And she's also wearing blue, so tap into your waters. This desert can actually come into an ocean, but a beautiful ocean, okay? It's time for you to get out of your cave and love again and find peace again. And I really think that dreams are gonna show you the way. So finally, that's all. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Please like this video if it really made sense for you. You can also share this channel with other people, other starseeds out there who think can also benefit from these messages. Thank you so very much for stopping by. You can comment down below if you had any insights or if you have any questions. And you can also book a personal reading with me if you want to throughout the Ogams, which are ancient Celtic oracle that druids used to help and guide other people. Yeah, what I can do is throughout this, I can give you a very deep insight into your life right now and for the next 3 months. And this will most definitely help you activate your starseed energies for you to become who you really are meant to be in this lifetime. Okay, so thank you so very much, and see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful crystal number 3. Let's see what it is that Your higher self wants to tell you, or maybe my higher self wants to tell you about how can you surrender to sweetness and find joy and love in your life. Okay. You guys are very, very, very spiritual beings. Part number 2 is also, but your message is actually quite different. It begins with being present in the moment and tapping into your star's origin. What else? What else for crystal number 3? I love the pattern, look. I almost don't want to draw any more cards just because I don't want to spoil the pattern. Like yellow and purple, so beautiful. So beautiful. And this other also contains purple in it, or bluish anyway. And this other also contains yellow or gold on it. So it's, wow, so beautiful. Okay, more purple and yellow, love it. And last one. Let's, oh, beautiful, beautiful card. All right. So first and foremost, you guys are very much connected to the stars, whether you're aware of it or not. So your ancestor, not so much ancestor, but your family, your star's lineage, want to communicate with you very, very, very much, and you have access to them. The only thing that you have got to do is being present in the moment and not letting any type of exhaustion energy get in the way. I'll explain better. So you have this, and you also have that, and then you also have this, and then you also have that, and then I'll leave these two for for later. Anyway, so you have to be in peace in order to tap into these energies. You have to find your own balance, you have to find your own purity, you have to find your own core values, and you have to be very aligned with your inner peace in order for you to tap into this cosmic energy. You see, like these two cards are speaking. There is confusion, there is craziness, the world can be very insane if you look from a 3D perspective, but if you find your inner peace, that's how you can tap into this cosmic energy. And how to find your peace? Being the present moment. You see, like, there are no hands. This clock has no hands. So tap into the present moment, find your inner peace, find your core values. Don't enter the game. You know, like, don't give in to it. And that's how you can tap into the cosmic energy. Because it's very clear to me that you have got a very easy access to see whatever messages you have to see wherever you are. You can see messages anywhere, at any given moment. In order for you to do that and to communicate with your lineage, you have got to be your own essence. I've got to go through this transformation, which is not so much a transformation as it is putting off layers that do not serve you, putting off layers of anger, of conflict, of greed, or whatever it is. You know, I've got first to go back to who you are, and then you can see everything with clarity. Not through these tired eyes. These tired eyes are not yours. There is also this energy of fairy. You see a fairy here? There is this energy of fairy. And fairy energy is very light-hearted. Fairy energy is the kind of energy that can see magic in everything, that sees magic in the world, that sees magic in people, that sees magic everywhere. And even I am feeling like a little bit right now, and this is not who you really are. It's just this energy that is upon you right now, probably because you were guided by other people's confusion and mass. So whenever you're able to center yourself, go back to your true essence. And as I said, very energy, very lighthearted, very at peace, everything is just fun, everything's an adventure. That's when it's easier for you and possible for you to communicate with your cosmic lineage. And this can be done, I'm really sorry, the noise is much better. I'm sorry, there was this buzz or whatever going on the street, and I just waited for it to leave. So you can tap into this energy through dreams, through meditation, Akashic records, whatever suits you. And I think that if you want to tap into Akashic records, it will be very, very easy for you if it's something that you are interested in. And if you don't know what Akashic records are, this is this kind of record, really. Of course, it doesn't exist in 3 dimensions, but it exists in multi-dimensional dimensions or dimension space. Anyway, so this is an ability that you can develop and practice to tap into everything that has been, everything that is, and everything that will ever be. So throughout Akashic records, you can understand and remember your past lives here on planet Earth and in different planets and stars, and understand what your mission here is and this sort of thing. And you're supposed to teach a lot. You're supposed to lead. And you see, I told you that it also had like yellow and purple energy, but also very much pink, which talks to me about the heart space. What it means is that you have got this knowledge, this memory, this connection. Is not going to be your first time doing it. Because as you start developing it, for you it's much quicker than other people. For it's much easier to access this kind of knowledge. For you it's much more easier to access these higher beings and to understand what's going on, and even start teaching other people if that's part of your mission. And anyway, just putting that into this knowledge and this connection into your everyday life. Doesn't matter what you do for a living. So you see all this knowledge. It's everything that you have built from past lives. It's everything that you have been through. It's all this possibility that you have. And the fairy, as I told you, like the joy of living is calling you, saying, hey, come to me. This is also your inner sun. This is your inner energy. This is your Leo. By Leo, I don't mean the sign, but I mean what it represents. Like this lion energy of just being, of shining brighter on light, okay? So this energy is calling you like, come on, jump with me, come, we can have fun together. Just come, okay? Don't be afraid. You already have learned so much. It's time for you to come with me. Come with me into this unknown that is not so much unknown. It can look unknown from this lifetime, but it's definitely most definitely not unknown if you consider your soul journey. I hope I'm making myself clear. Oh, and also, you probably already know this, but I'll just mention. So yellow talks about our solar plexus, and the purple talks about our crown chakra, which is the connection portal that we have with the other side, whatever you believe in. Maybe 2 or 3 more cards for you. Let's see what comes out. What else? Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Beautiful. As I said, don't let yourself be taken by other people's energy, by confusion, by struggles. Just be in your own space. Very important message for you guys. Be in your own space. Water your own garden. One more message from this deck, maybe? Let's see. Not to just jump to the other, okay, but there was such a... too many. Only the top card. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So how do I know if something is meant for me or not? Tap into your heart energy. Very special. So you see here you have the heart again. Through this pink color, as I told you before. And pillar of light. You see how this person is also connecting to the source and to cosmic energies? This is you. Okay, very beautiful. As you tap into your heart and you know and you feel what's right for you, and you don't let anybody take that away from you or speak louder than your own gut, than your own feeling, than your own being. Perfect card for you guys. Wow, perfect. Ooh, okay, I don't know, not gonna happen. I'm sorry. This is insane. That one. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So even the reason why you were so tired and through so much time you got into the confusion is because your higher self wanted you to experience all that in order for you to come to a point where you're just, okay, I don't need this energy anymore, so I'm just gonna let it crumble and I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go straight through all this craziness and I'm gonna determine that this is who I am, this is my inner peace, this is where I come from, and this is the only place where I will ever be. It's funny because whenever I have this energy, I actually read it somewhere, that when our heart cracks open, our soul can go in. And when our soul cracks open, that's when the divine Holy Spirit can go in. By Holy Spirit, I mean your true divine essence. And so sometimes when I see this card, actually whenever I read this card after I have read that other message, every time I remember this, that our heart must crack open for another to soul get in, and then our soul must crack open in order for the Holy Spirit to come in. And what do you have here, if not the Holy Spirit? Okay. So this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Please like this video if it resonated with you. You can also comment down below if you have any questions or further insights that you'd like to share with me. Please also help spread the message if you think that other starseeds can benefit from this readings from the channel in general. And there's something that I would like to let you know about, which is I have this spread. It's not created by me, but there is this spread of Ogham oracle. So Oghams were the oracle that Druids used in Celtic times, right? So each Ogham is the energy of a different tree, and here they are symbolized in these patterns. And there is this spread called the Celtic Tree of Life, through which you can open your life throughout 13 different aspects and see how they intertwine in order for you to realize what's the next step towards activating your starseed energy. This is a work that I do that has been very rewarding, and it's been amazing, really. The energies that have been able to tap into and the insights that people have been having throughout this Celtic Tree of Life. So if you're interested in that, please send me an email at cedrindaniela@gmail.com. I'll also leave the email down below in the description box. And that's all. See you next time. Bye.